Hi everyone, Shaked Bartal is here, ladies and gentlemen, yours and mine, and everyone else out there. Carolina Panthers lost a tough one. A really tough one at Lambeau Field to the Green Bay Packers by the score of 24-16. Now, here's why the Panthers lost. They lost the game not necessarily because of Kyle Allen, because overall, take away the interception that he threw in the end zone, which was really bad, totally unacceptable. Take away the fumble. When the Panthers at the time had the lead from the 50-yard line, Kyle Allen fumbled the ball in 2nd and 1. Carolina was driving in the first half. If he doesn't fumble it, the Carolina Panthers probably go on and extend their lead. At the time, the Panthers were leading by 3 points. Green Bay recovered, and they scored a touchdown. So take away these two plays. And that is not the reason why the Carolina Panthers lost, in my opinion. Sure, both of these plays were really bad. And the Carolina Panthers, ladies and gentlemen, did not lose because of the last play that offensive coordinator North Turner called. I will get to that later, ladies and gentlemen. But the reason why the Carolina Panthers lost today is two-part. Number one, they couldn't bring Aaron Rodgers down. I believe unofficially the Panthers finished the game with 1 sack. And quite honestly, they should have had more than 1 sack. At times, they had got Aaron Rodgers one leg on him, holding one leg, and somehow was either able to escape or threw the pass away, which one play in particular, in the first half, the Panthers trailing by 4 points. Panthers nearly had a safety. Gerald McCoy with the absolutely clean hit, brought Rodgers down. Rodgers threw the ball away. The play was in the end zone. No receiver was in the area. It should have been safety. But guess what? Instead of safety, the official called it personal foul, roughing the passer. The drive for Green Bay was extended. Even if they don't call it a safety, Green Bay would have probably had to punt the ball. They would have had to punt the ball. Panthers should have had a great field position from around midfield, give or take. But the official called it roughing the passer. And ladies and gentlemen, I have to ask myself, and I have to ask everyone out there, how in the world can you call roughing the passer? I don't care if it's Aaron Rodgers, Cam Newton, Tom Brady, anyone, Ben Roethlisberger, Russell Wilson. I don't care which quarterback it is or what the jersey say in the back, the name of the jersey say in the back. How in the world can you call personal foul, roughing the passer, when it's a clean hit? When the player is not lodging at the quarterback. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not the lingerie ball, with all due respect. This is the NFL. When the quarterback is in the pocket, when the quarterback has the ball, what are you supposed to do? Not try to bring him down for a sack? Or make him throw the ball away only? Are you supposed to stay there, stand there, do absolutely nothing? NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell, NFL head of official Al Batrayan, or whatever your last name is, you have a lot of explanation to do. How in the world can you call personal foul, roughing the passer, when it's not personal foul, roughing the passer? I'm sorry. But to bring the quarterback down when he still has the ball in his hand and he just released it, that is not personal foul. Personal foul, roughing the passer, is if the quarterback threw the ball away 10 seconds ago, 5 seconds ago, 4 seconds, 3 seconds ago. A personal foul is if you lodge directly into the quarterback legs or you hit the quarterback in the head. But that wasn't the case, ladies and gentlemen. That was a clean Design it by Gerald McCoy. You got to be kidding me, NFL. You really got to be kidding me. That is absolutely embarrassing. And you know what? Jerome Bogle, the head of official in tonight's game, should be fired. And this is not so much about the Carolina Panthers or Green Bay Packers or anyone else, but this is about getting it right and make sure something like that should not happen and will not happen ever again. When the defender hit the quarterback, when he still has the ball in his hand and he just released it, I'm sorry, unless he lodged into the quarterback legs, unless the defender hit the quarterback in the head, that, my friend, is not personal foul roughing the passer. That, my friend, is a clean hit. It's not a personal foul roughing the passer. In the soon-to-be XFL, in high school football, and college football, in the AFL, and in the NFL. In the lingerie ball? Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's roughing the passer, but not in the NFL. That, my friend, is totally unacceptable and should never happen. End of story. No question, no if about it. That, my friend, was absolutely horrendous call by the official. And sure, Green Bay did not get points on that drive, but regardless, that call should have never taken place. Now, the reason, ladies and gentlemen, the Carolina Panthers lost wasn't so much because of that call, even though we all agree, even if you're a Green Bay fan, even if you're a New Orleans Saints, Atlanta Falcons fans, you name it, we all agree that was a garbage call by the official. Absolutely garbage. But the reason the Carolina Panthers lost today, like I stated, they couldn't bring Aaron Rodgers down when they had a chance for sacks. And also, Carolina Panthers could not stop the run. Too many times, Green Bay pick up big chunk on the ground. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll say something, but I will save it later. As far as the offense goes, Carolina Panthers did a great job. Sure, take away the fumble by Kyle Allen, the interception by Kyle Allen. Outside of that, he played outstanding, no question about it. Overall, he did a pretty good job of moving with the ball around, but again and again, it feels like, ladies and gentlemen, that Kyle Allen, at times, doesn't realize that as a starting quarterback in the NFL, when you have running room, you can run with the ball. So, that was a questionable decision by Kyle Allen at times. Even the interception that he threw, that could have been, should have been Carolina Panthers touchdown on that drive. If instead of throwing the ball, if he just ran with it, he probably pick up a big chunk of yard and maybe pick up the first down. It was tailed down on that play. So that is something Kyle Allen has to do. I thought he did a better job today overall of moving in the pocket and running with the ball, but quite honestly, he could do a better job. Now, Carolina Panthers wide receivers today, overall, the receiving group had a great game. Christian McCaffrey running the ball, catching the ball, had his MVP type of a game. Greg Olsen had a career game. DJ Moore, Cody Samuel, JJ, the price is always right, had a pretty good game. So Kyle Allen did a good job of spreading the ball around. No question about it. That is for sure. But like I stated, the turnovers were really bad by the Panthers. Not coming away with any turnover, that was bad. Carolina Panthers, when they look back in this game, they will feel like they should have won this game. And as a Panthers fan, that is what I feel like. Sure, I'm very proud of how the offense and Kyle Allen played overall today. I am. But what I'm not proud of is the Panthers' run defense, which, ladies and gentlemen, that has been a problem basically since K1 Short went down with the season-ending torn label. I'm probably not pronouncing it correctly. Try to pronounce it 5 times in a row. Torn label. That was his injury. K1 Short had a surgery after the Tampa Bay game, and he's out for the season. And I don't know if the reason the Panthers cannot stop the run is because K1 Short is not there, or it's a skin problem, or it's something else. But something must be done. Because as I was about to say 2 minutes ago, the Carolina Panthers offense is good enough. But what I'm afraid that will keep the Carolina Panthers out of the playoff is the defense, especially the run defense. They got destroyed against the 49ers a few weeks ago. They looked okay on the run against the Titans, which was good. But today, once again, they looked really bad against the run. And unfortunately, coming up in the schedule for the Carolina Panthers, they are facing teams who have a pretty good running game. I'm talking about the Atlanta Falcons, the New Orleans Saints twice. The Panthers have to face the Falcons, the Saints twice. They have to face the Seahawks, who you know, as Russell Wilson, the mobile quarterback, is a pretty good runner by himself. So the Panthers have to face pretty good running team. And it's not going to be easy. And unless you fix it, teams will run at you. And the frustrating part is it's all correctable. I mean, this is not mental issue. This is not personnel. This is about putting a better effort, staying in your lane, which is unacceptable. It really is. I mean, we are talking about professional athlete. Is it too difficult to ask you guys to wrap the guy around? I mean, I counted. The Carolina Panthers today on defense against the run had way too many missed tackles against a pretty good team on the road at Green Bay. You have to do a better job against the run. Sure, I can talk about the pass defense, which wasn't good today. Dante Action Jackson had one really bad, costly play that resulted in Green Bay Packers points later in the game. But overall, the pass defense was really bad. They got beat multiple times. And I understand James Bradbury, the Carolina Panthers starting quarterback, did not play. But you know what? That is an excuse, and I'm not going to use an excuse. I'm going to be truthful and honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. Regardless if you have your starting cornerback or not, someone who plays better play good. Better give it all you got. You know what is keep pounding means? Keep pounding, in my opinion, ladies and gentlemen, it's about giving a 110% effort. When you get beat, Dante Action Jackson on 2nd and 26, when you don't turn around and you get beat for 34 yards in the air, that is inexcusable. Ross Cockrell, when you get beat on a big play, you don't turn around, that is inexcusable. And I can go on and on. The Carolina Panthers, when they look back in the tape, sure, Green Bay coming to the game was 7-2, Panthers 5-3. But quite honestly, this is a so frustrating loss. Panthers had a chance. Had a really good chance of winning this game. And I'm not talking about the final drive, where for whatever reason, prior to that, when they scored a touchdown, they went for 2-point conversion. Can someone tell me, explain to me, why in the world did you decide to go for 2-point conversion? My friend, ladies and gentlemen, I'm all about playing aggressive football. I like it. I love it. I enjoyed watching it. But I don't enjoy watching a team make an ill-advised, really bad decision to go for 2-point conversion when you are down, when you are losing, when you have a chance to make it a 7-point lead. Why in the world would you decide to go for 2? Why? Can anyone explain to me why? I mean, Joyce Lice made his extra point. He made a 47-yard kick straight on, which would have been good from 56 yards. Why in the world would you go for 2-point conversions that time? I mean, if you get the touchdown, as the game clock expires, the time expires, then you kick the extra point, you go into overtime. But instead, you're putting yourself in difficult position. Why make it much more difficult when it's already difficult to begin with? It's not easy to score a touchdown in the NFL, my friend. It's not. Especially on the road against a pretty good defense in Green Bay, at Lambeau Field, in snowing condition. Why go for 2-point conversion? Why? I mean, I get it, you want to play aggressive, but you also have to play smart and intelligent football. And it absolutely didn't make any sense to go for 2 whatsoever. And I can go on and talk about the final play of the game with 4 seconds, with the ball at the Green Bay 1-yard line, 1.5-yard line, you decide to run the ball. I get it. Christian McCaffrey is the MVP type of a player. I understand that. But you know what? With 4 seconds, if you're smart, if you're intelligent with your play calls, you can run 2 plays potentially. 1, you snap the ball, you throw the ball quickly in the air. It should take 2 seconds, maybe 3 at the very most. You throw the ball in the air, maybe you get defensive interference, maybe your wide receiver can come up with the ball. Then you save yourself for 1 final play. 1 final play. I mean, that was not a smart play. Again, why are you calling an unintelligent play? I understand. I'm a big Christian McCaffrey fan. In my opinion, he should be voted as the NFL MVP. But why? Why North Turner with 4 seconds you decide to call a running play? Even if you need 1.5 yards. Wouldn't you assume that with 4 seconds, Green Bay will stack the line, anticipating a running play? What about call a passing play? Maybe, like I state, you get the interference. I mean, it should have taken you 3 seconds to complete the pass. 3 seconds. Realistically, the Carolina Panthers had 2 chances to get the touchdown. And then, oh my gosh, if they got the touchdown, they would have had to go for the 2-point conversion to just send the game into overtime because Ron Rivera lost his mind deciding to go for 2-point conversion. That is totally unexcusable, unacceptable. So like I stated, Kyle Allen, overall, he played pretty well. Like I stated, the interception that he made could have been prevented, quite honestly, had he decided to run with the ball and not throw the ball on the run, which is not a smart decision at that time when he didn't have a receiver open. The fumble by Kyle Allen was really bad. The roughing the passer against the Panthers was a garbage call, no question about it. One of the worst calls that you will see in the NFL. Someone better have an explanation for it, and someone should lose their job, quite honestly. I mean, as a paid official, you have to understand, quite honestly, what is roughing the passer and what is not. That, my friend, was not roughing the passer. It would have been a roughing the passer, like I stated, in high school football, in the XFL, in the AFL. It would have been roughing the passer in the lingerie ball, but not in the NFL. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. That was absolutely garbage. Garbage calling. This is not so much about the Carolina Panthers, but this is about the official making the right call. And they are professional officials. This is not some immature officials. This is not the replacement ref. This is not the real referee. Something really has to be done. The NFL own explanation to the Carolina Panthers. Not that it will do anything, but something must be done. And Jerome Bogle, he might be a great person. I'm sure he's an outstanding human being. And this is not personal, but he should, quite honestly, get fired for that horrific, totally unacceptable calls. Like I mentioned before, I mean, the Panthers are 5-4. It's not bad. But unfortunately, the NFC is stacked up. No denying. And you don't get credit for playing out. You don't get W for playing out. Like I stated, I'm proud of how Kyle Allen played overall. I'm very proud of the offense for doing a pretty good job protecting Kyle Allen. I'm not happy with the defense whatsoever, and like I stated, the Carolina Panthers are going to make the playoff, which right now it's in serious doubt. They must, I repeat, do a much better job against the run, because otherwise you can forget about the playoff. I'm not stating the Panthers will not win another game for the remainder of the season. I'm not stating that. But right now, with the way our thing looking up in the NFC, unless the Carolina Panthers can figure out to stop the run, unless they can figure out to wrap the quarterback when you have a chance, unless they can figure out to play a better pass defense and turn around for the ball, the Carolina Panthers are in deep trouble. And unfortunately, that is the reality, my friend. Hopefully, this will be a wake-up call for the Carolina Panthers, because honestly, they didn't play bad. They really didn't play bad, and that is the frustrating part. It felt like they should have won the game. I'm sure they understand it, and all you can do, look in the tape, watch what you need to do better, and correct it right away. With that, Shaked Bartal is signing off.